Hello, I'm Godman. Today's episode is another episode for test before the main story, but also it is a tutorial for who have trouble when deal with the hostile surface ship. Actually, we can navigate, maneuver, and attack the target ship with the torpedo. And sometimes we can hit the target, but after that moment, enemy destroyer or sub-chaser will execute the counterattack with depth charging, and plus your U-boat with ASDIC device. It is the ancestor of the modern active sonar system. Measure your U-boat's location, such as bearing over your U-boat and distance between the enemy surface ship and your U-boat. Basically, you need to hide from the enemy's eye, ear, and goddamn it, ASDIC. So, I wanted to introduce my solution. This solution is basically applicate the TMA. TMA means target motion analysis. Basically, my solution is very crude level of TMA, but at least better than nothing. And that match with the modern submarines TMA, but we can do that even with the hydrophone on the World War II submarine. 3 minutes. That is the all you need to remember. So let's see. As you can see, I fired the torpedo, and it was a successful attack. And there was another ship. It was a merchant. So I decided to attack that merchant. But there was another sub-chaser, number 2. So I decided to attack that sub-chaser number 2 in same fashion and check the perimeter for sure my safety. However, there was another sub-chaser number 3. I decided to attack that sub-chaser in same fashion. I changed my own course. It was bearing 150 and decreased my own speed. Then raised the periscope up there was a sub chaser number 3 and my starboard side. Yeah, few minutes later, I decided to attack that sub chaser number 3.
Ruder 3! Ruder 3!
It was almost straight shot. I just give 1 degree. 1 degree angled shot. That sub chaser definitely didn't know my U-boat's precise location. But I fired steam-powered torpedo G7A, so they found the trail of my torpedo. Then I got busted. I ordered a crash dive,
Neue Tiefe 2,4. Derzeitige Tiefe 2,0.
and I need to endure the first wave of depth charge attack. If you got serious damage at the first wave of depth charge attack, there is no solution. Because that in that case, you are so much unlucky. There is no solution. At least you can change your course about 20 or 30 degrees, wherever port or starboard side, and keep your speed at the emergency ahead, full speed. As you can see, I changed my course about only 20 degrees at the emergency speed. Then I decrease my own speed, but you should do not decrease your speed. At this situation, you need to keep your speed. But I did a mistake. As you can see, I turned on the chronometer because I wanted to execute the TMA process at each 3 minutes, but there was a second depth charge attack, so I turned off chronometer. It was very close. it was just a lock, So then I turned on chronometer. Then I marked the enemy sub-chaser's position. So, as you can see, I got the contact report from the sonarman bearing 258 short range. So I marked that location, as you can see. You can see the mark 3. Then I will mark the number 4, after the 3 minutes. But already 1 minute and half minutes passed away, so I will mark the enemy warship's position after the about 1.5 minutes. My solution is simple. Mark the estimated enemy warship's location at each 3 minutes. But as you heard, there was enemy warship literally above my head, so I marked the number 4 on the chronometer. As you can see, you can utilize the hydrophone receiver during the 3 minutes. When you need to track the multiple surface ships. If you encountered only one surface ship, utilize the sonarman's contact report. But in this case, I traced the 2 surface ships, so I heard the noise with the hydrophone receiver. As you can see, enemy surface ship was located in my buffer. Buffer is basically blind area because of my propellant noise, so I changed my course a little bit. I keep tracing the enemy surface ships location at each 3 minutes with the hydrophone receiver and the sonarman's contact report. You cannot know the distance with the hydrophone or passive sonar. So the most important problem is the target range. You need to just estimate with your hunt. At least the sonarman report the target is closer or going away, constant range, and short range, medium range, longer range. You need to use that hint. As you can see, I drew the a circle have 1500 radius because I know that there is a two sub-chaser, but I couldn't trace precisely all of them, so I just draw the location roughly. And another 3 minutes later, I drew another target location based on sonarman's contact report, and I estimated target range based on the sonarman's report. He said moving away, so I estimated the range. I heard the spaceship's noise with the hydrophone receiver because there was two spaceships, so I just wanted to trace all of them. With myself on my ear. I traced the enemy warship's location and its course continuously at each 3 minutes, but its pattern looks weird a little bit, but it is a natural phenomenon because when spaceship cannot find the submarine's location precisely, they keep circling around. As you can see, there is two lines. One is the sub-chaser number 2 and 3, and there is another sub-chaser number 4. Sub-chaser number 4 approached from south, so I needed to trace 3 sub-chasers at once in the every 3 minutes. I needed to trace multiple surface ships, so I utilized the hydrophone receiver as well as sonarman's contact report. Sonarman reported only nearest sound contact. So if there is another surface ship, you need to estimate the target bearing and distance manually. Pretty uncomfortable, but you need to do it to survive from the enemy surface ship. Several minutes later, I keep mark the enemy surface ship's location. With the Sonarman's contact report or hydrophone receiver. Then I found a weird pattern. I thought that sub-chaser number 4 from the south reinforce the submarine sub-chaser number 2 and 3. So they looks like makes the rendezvous. I don't know, is this the natural phenomenon or just a glitch of the program, but I couldn't utilize the hydrophone receiver properly. So I decided that draw the circle once more because they made a rendezvous, and just reset the chronometer and keep draw the enemy surface ship's location and course. And about 30 minutes later, enemy warship looks like closer to me, so I decreased my own speed. Then maybe enemy sub-chaser returned to their position. So I keep marked their location. The Sonarman reported that they are located at long range, so I use the time compressor from that moment. As you can see, they returned to northern side. If you made a situation like this, you are safe now. but you need to cautious when you use the time compressor. This situation, you should do not use the time compressor over the 128 times over. It can be make lots of glitch. Several hours later in the game, I surfaced the boat. Yeah, there was no any ships. And I wanted to recharge the battery, so I ordered ahead standard.
Große Fahrt
And-
voraus.
Get some fresh air. And ordered to reload the torpedoes. Yeah, this is over. This is the end of this episode. So I don't know, is it helpful to you or just useless? I don't know, but I wish it will be helpful to you. So see you later. Bye.